What is jurisprudence? It is difficult to give a universal and uniform definition of jurisprudence. Every jurist has his own notion of the subject matter, and proper limits of jurisprudence depend upon his ideology and the nature of society. Moreover, the growth and development of law in different countries have been under different social and political conditions. The words used for law in different countries convey different meanings. The words of one language do not have synonymous in other language conveying the same meaning. The word jurisprudence is not generally used in other languages in the English sense. In French, it refers to something like case law. The evolution of society is of dynamic nature, and hence the difficulty in accepting a definition by all. New problems and new issues demand new solution and new interpretation under changed circumstances. However, scientific invention have brought the people of the world closer to each other, which helps the universalization of ideas and thoughts and development of common terminology. The study of jurisprudence started with Romans. The Latin equivalent of jurisprudence is jurisprudentia, which means either knowledge of law or skill in law. Ulpian defines jurisprudence as the knowledge of things divine and human, the science of just and unjust. Paulus, another Roman jurist, maintained that the law is not to be deduced from the rule, but the rule from the law. The definition given by the Roman jurists are vague and inadequate, but they put forth the ideal of legal science independent of actual institution of particular society. In England, the word jurisprudence was in use throughout the early formative period of the common law, but as meaning little more than the study of a law or skill in law. It was not until the time of Bentham and his disciple Austin in the early part of the 19th century that the word began to acquire a technical significance among English lawyers. Bentham distinguished between examination of a law as it is and as it ought to be. Austin occupied himself with expository jurisprudence, and his work consisted mainly of a formal analysis of the structure of English law. Analytical exposition of the type which Bentham pioneered and Austin developed has dominated English legal thought up to the modern times. The word jurisprudence has come to mean in England almost exclusively an analysis of formal structure of law and its concepts. There has been a shift during the last 1 century, and jurisprudence today is envisaged in an immeasurable broader and more sweeping sense than that is in which Austin understood it. To quote Buckland, the analysis of legal concept is what jurisprudence meant for the student in days of my youth. In fact, it meant Austin. He was a religion. Today, he seems to be regarded rather as a disease. Julius Stone described jurisprudence as the lawyer's extraversion. It is a lawyer's examination of precepts, ideals, and techniques of the law in the light derived from present knowledge in disciplines other than law. Lord Radcliffe writes, "You will not mistake my meaning or suppose that I depreciate one of the great human studies if I say that we cannot learn law by learning law. If it is to be anything more than just a technique, it should be much more than itself, a part of history, a part of economics and sociology, a part of ethics and philosophy of life."